I'm at the Web 2.0 conference in New York, and we're at Web 2 Open with Howard Greenstein, who is CEO of the Harbrook Group and a blogger for Inc. magazine. Howard, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Dave. How's it going?
Going great. So we have a few questions. What do you think are some of the major trends and challenges for social media networks in the next year?
So the challenges is basically people's attention. It always is. There's a lot of things that are going on right now that distract people. You know, from the 20 messages a day from your friends that they've built a new farm and they've got new vegetables, to it becomes noise, and it becomes a challenging environment for people to actually keep track of their real friends and what's going on with those people, which is the reason they signed up for things like Facebook or Twitter in the first place. And if we keep overwhelming customers with this, sort of noise, they're either going to figure out ways to filter out everything, including the things that marketers may want to put towards them, or they're just going to sort of give up. I don't see that happening completely, because it's got value, it's got utility, but I think there's a noise factor and it's getting louder.
Great. How do you think ad targeting is going to change the next year? Do you think any one approach is going to dominate?
Ad targeting is interesting because I think all this stuff where people redirect and follow back from the previous websites, people get a little freaked out that their behavior is being watched and managed, even though it is. It's kind of a blissful ignorance. When that kind of behavior is watched really carefully and really closely, people can start to feel a little uncomfortable. And I think there's a lot of education that has to go on to make people clear as to why they want to allow this stuff and why they want to not opt out, and why it'll be more useful information for them than something that's kind of freaky.
Yeah. I think who do you think are going to be the big winners and losers on the web next year?
The winners and losers on the web. Well, it's always tough to predict. I think I was actually just downstairs watching a Bing demo, and I was actually pretty impressed. Full disclosure, I used to work for Microsoft. I haven't been there in years and years and years. It's nice to see some genuine innovation and different stuff going on in search. I hope it's enough. Because obviously Google's got a huge thing going on, and Google's Wave platform is going to be really, really big. People don't understand it yet, but I think there's a lot to it, and there's going to be a lot that's going to help them push it forward. I think if Facebook keeps innovating and then it continues to help people find the stuff that they want and not be freaked out by the stuff that is just sort of overwhelming them with noise, they're going to be a big winner. Twitter as well. I think that people are starting to understand what it's for, starting to understand how it can be a conversation. And sort of when the spammers show up in force, that it's a valuable platform because they think that they can make money on it. So I think that there's a win there as well.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for having me. You can find me at harbrook.com, HARBROOKE.com. You can find me on Inc. Magazine's blog site. Go to Inc. Magazine, click on blogs, and you'll see my nice picture there. Thanks.
Great. Thank you.